The violent storms overnight, at least 2 people killed as these storms stretched from Georgia to New York, bringing heavy downpours and dangerous winds. More than 1 million people across the country lost power, and now a new round of storms could be on the way. Faith Abubey is in Westminster, Maryland, with the latest.
More than 40 million Americans under high alert after severe storms pound the east. Across 10 states, more than 1 million customers were left without power. This large funnel cloud spotted in New York. In Maryland, 33 people, as well as 14 children, were left trapped on a highway for hours after these utility poles fell on 34 vehicles due to the strong winds. Volunteer firefighters rescuing 2 people trapped in their home in Harford County. The street tearing through the building. In nearby Washington, D.C., federal workers heading home early due to the weather. And in Alabama, authorities say a 28-year-old man died after being struck by lightning when he was working outside. Oh my! The severe storms also battering Tennessee, leaving trees uprooted, cars crushed, and this apartment building completely pummeled.
This is really bad.
Streets flooded in West Virginia, where golf ball size hail also wreaked havoc. And near Philadelphia,
it's just like bam.
The moving thunderstorm severely damaging this man's home.
Trees like falling on the roof, destroyed my deck, destroyed my hot tub.
Scary. And Faith is joining us now from Westminster, Maryland. And Faith, you can see the damage and destruction there behind you. You spoke with the governor as he came to see what happened and meet those first responders. What did you learn?
Well, Kana, he said that it's devastating, the amount of damage that they've been able to see here in Maryland, especially in this part of town on Baltimore Boulevard. It's devastating. You can see several vehicles abandoned here and damaged. Power lines toppled on top of some of these vehicles. Even in the distance, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a power line on top of the traffic light. There's a lot of damage, a lot of resources that have been damaged here because of the storms last night. But he says it could have been catastrophic. There were no deaths reported here or any major injuries. And he said that's thanks to the coordinated effort by first responders, multiple agencies coming together last night in order to help save the lives of nearly 50 people here on Baltimore Boulevard. Take a listen to more of what he had to say.
We had people who were trapped in vehicles, people who could not move and who have tried to leave their vehicles. It would have been an absolutely devastating and deadly event. Well, the recovery is going to be long, but we want people to know that we're going to be here for it. That this is not going to be hours. This is going to be days to making sure that we can get everyone back up when it comes to power and be able to restore. Restore what's happening here on the roads. But we are here for it, and we're going to be there every.
And Kana, he talked about how complicated this whole process is going to be. That's why it's going to take days. There are a lot of resources that have been affected just by the number of power lines that have been down here in this area. Kana.
Yeah, you're not kidding, Faith. And certainly a quick response can make all the difference in times like this. But also, you can even see the wind there where you're standing. It seems that there's another round of storms on the way. And that's part of the thing that makes situations like this so difficult. We're already dealing with a tragedy, and you have another storm on the way.
And that's a concern. Their biggest concern when they came here last night was, of course, saving lives. And part of that was to de-energize the power lines. You can just think about it, electricity and water. It was raining last night, the dangers that presented to first responders. But they were able to de-energize the lines and save the lives of people. So that was the big lift yesterday. Some of these first responders haven't even gone home yet since last night to say hi to their families, make sure their families are okay. But they are continuing to work. They're focused on this job, and they want to do as much as possible before any new round of storms come through. Kana.
Yeah, Faith, electricity and water, a deadly combo. Thank you so much. We'll be checking in with you throughout the day.